Plateau State, which is currently in the throes of one of its worst outbreaks of violence in recent years. Back-to-back attacks have left more than 100 people dead in a region known for inter-communal conflict and land disputes between herders and farmers. And in the wake of the killings, the families of the victims, most of them survivors of the attacks themselves, are left to pick up the pieces. Now, thousands have been displaced, and villagers in the volatile regions live in fear of more attacks. We're joined now by survivors of the attacks, Wesley Jacob and Asabe Moses, and her 6-year-old daughter. I'm told the girl turns 6 at the end of this month. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, just looking at you, one can only imagine the kind of pain, harrowing pain that you've had to, go through in the wake of this plateau attacks that led to over 100 people dead. Let me start with you, Wesley Jacob. You're a survivor of these killings. I was asking you before we came on air about your arm, because I see that you have one arm unfortunately cut off, and I was asking whether it was in this attacks that you experienced this. This happened in 2023. Yes. So you've been a victim before of plateau attacks, and yet again, in the line of danger in Plateau State. First of all, tell us your experience. I mean, what happened, in the course of these attacks, and where exactly were you when you were attacked?
Okay. This attack happened 2023, on 24th December.
That's in the case of your arm?
Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about this current, yes.
This current attacks that happened, it was not in my community precisely, near my community, the community named Hurti. That's where the attack happened. Many were killed.
One hand taken, one eye taken. That is the man you are seeing on the screen. The coming community, after the attack and come out in one eye, come out in one hand, he escaped, run to another community. I want to make with the learn something new. Last 2 years, 2023, they attacked him, cut in hand, destroying eye. He managed to escape, run to another community. They still come another community this year, this last week, come attack him. God to save him again, he escaped. What are you going to learn from this? Running from this community to this community will not save you, because what these people do, conquest, once they are sure they have conquered this place, they will come to that place. Step by step, they are conquering you. Corridor by corridor, street by street, block by block, they are taking over everywhere. You no go fit to run away. And all these things are going on. Their problem is, why are you talking about Biafra? Why should you be saying anything? Why should you be propagating Biafra? Why should you talk about Nnamdi Kanu? Why should you talk about your freedom? This is their problem. All these things are not their problem. They want you to be going through this. Everywhere has been taken over. You see all this Okalo telling you, if you don't get Abia, if APC don't get Abia, we lost Abia. That means, do you know what that means? A very big statement he made there. Watch them. They have taken over Hopu Zodema, Soludo, what do you call it? Pitamba, and all the places, all the strategic places they are taking over. It's either you remain in your whatsoever party you call yourself, and they will give you their list. You'll be carrying out their list. They will give you their book. You'll be going through their book, and they do what they ask you to do. Or they will make sure they remove you there, and they put an APC person that will do APC thing for them. I just want you to see and listen to him.
Almost 51 people were killed, house destroyed, and many things lost. Properties, vehicles, and the rest all were destroyed during the attack, in this recent attack.
Well, let me come to you,
Asabe.
Asabe. For our viewers, we've been told Asabe cannot communicate in English, but Jacob, you help us interpret to her and then get the response. Asabe, for our viewers who can see, her right hand still shows degrees of burns. Her 6-year-old daughter also has burns on her leg. Tell us what happened that night.
Wai mene ya faru ranar?
A ranar muna barci da dare karfe 12 sai ga Fulani sun zo sun rufe mu suna kashe mu.
So what she said is they were sleeping in the night and Fulani herdsmen came in the night and were killing them and burning their houses.
How did she know it was Fulani herdsmen? Has she seen them before?
Okay.
How was she able to recognize them?
Wai ya kin san cewa Fulani ne?
Don sun zo suna ta yarensu, suna ta barazana, suna ta yarensu wai ina Allahnmu ya soka ya cece mu, yau za su kashe mu, za su gama mu. Ranar sun kashe mu yaya.
She speaks her Hausa language and somebody is translating. So what the man is translating now is what she is saying. This is the same woman they told, your God don't die. Where is your God? Make it come save you. Now Christian. A Christian. They tell and say, where is your God? Make you call your God. Make it come save you. They say, call your God. Make it come save you. If true say you get God, call him. Make it come save you. It there for news everywhere. For news. Nigerian news. It there for Nigerian news. They say, call your God, make him come save you. See am for news. No be say I just dey talk anyhow. See am. I believe you can see the news. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me put it here. Do you see it? This is the title of the news. Where is your God? That is, maybe in this program, you will hear her talk about that. So let's continue to listen to her.
Ana guda uku mai shekara 14 sun cire shi sun yanka shi a kofa. Mai shekara 10 sun kone shi a daki. Mai shekara 2 namiji sun kashe shi sun kone shi a daki. Sai ga mai gidana sun kashe shi. Ranar su yi mana kone-kone kawai suna ta magana yaren Fulani suna ce ina Allahnku. Ina Allahnku, Allah ya soko ya cece ku, yau za mu kashe ku. Suna ta magana.
What she said is that night they came and they were speaking their language, dialect, and after speaking their dialects, they said, where is your God? They are going to kill you today. We are going to kill you today. We are going to burn your houses. They killed her 3 sons. One 14 years, one 10, and the last one is 2 years. While they killed her husband too, and they burned their houses, and that's why she is having these bonds.
I mean, this is, it's really...
Did you get the message? They killed her 3 sons and the husband and leave her with the daughter. That one pass message to you. After they don't buy her 3 sons with the husband, they leave living daughter because they go use them reproduce funanis. If they had them to buy women, if they buy women, you know say those women make them vex well. Because they always leave them, even when they don't go to IDP camp finish. They could go there, go impregnate them. By force, they go born. This small pikin now, maybe in next 10 years, they go give a belly, go born for them. So that when him born, now who him go born, now Funani go born. He no go born Igbo man. I want make we understand wetin they play, but the problem we have is that we no one understand them. We are busy writing petitions. Hey, come and kill Nnamdi Kanu. He's disturbing the peace of our land. Hey, who are those? Did you see Funani man? I want to know. Make we just tell ourselves the truth. Who wrote the petition against Simon Ekpa? Na Funani man? No, tell yourself the truth. Who were those we saw in the social media calling for petition? No be Igbo. Them no be Igbo. Who were those that went to Finland to demonstrate for Simon to be killed? Them no be Igbo. We could tell ourselves the truth. Yet we want freedom. Tomorrow, yesterday they carry e-money. Tomorrow we feel be who are who. I don't know. Sometimes they go carry you, you no go even come back. People know. Waiting be the problem. How many people, how many communities now as we speak, after Zenubo has given them land in Anambra and they are doing well, they are building their ranches or their houses there in bush. Lokwanta na their own. They don't be that one, they know they talk about it. Not just Okalu give them that one. That one don't become their heritage. Hopus of them in Imus, everywhere. Anambra, they don't carry everywhere for everywhere. And so they go establish. Now, you will begin to hear communal clash. Because whenever they attack you from that their base, it becomes communal clash. Listen to the woman.
Tough, to even wrap one's mind around it. And how did she escape? How did she, escape that attack where the whole of her family?
Yeah.
To waya ne kin sira daga wannan yanayin?
To cikin daki mu abuna ne flat ne. To akwai dakin daban-daban lokacin da sun shiga suna ta magana. Suna harbi su window na yi rarrafe na je na boya wani wuri daki to sun abunan duka window guda 10 sun harbi su window din sun farfashe to wurin da na dinga samu iska mun yi rarrafe da yaron nan da mama mai gidana mun shiga wurin da sun kone sai sun tafi after da sun tafi Allah ya taimake mu a wurin na sunguna na yi ta addu'a na ce mama mai gidana yau ki shirya ga Allah yau za mu je sama Allah ya sa mun huta to Allah bai dauke mu rai mu lokacin ba da sun gudu sai mu yi ihu da mu yi ihu sai ga wasu mutane sun zo sun belle window sun taimake mu sun fitar da.
Okay, what she said is when the attackers came, they killed her sons and they put fire on the house. And because their house is a flat, so they crawled to other rooms where she crawled with her daughter and her mother-in-law, where they went and hid in the other rooms while the fire was on, and she noticed the Fulani herdsmen have gone. So she began to shout, so people came to their rescue.
Okay. Now let me ask you, Wesley.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not the first time that Plateau State has been at the receiving end of this, attacks by bandits, terrorists, herders, and what have you. Is there a sense that because of the history in Plateau State, that security somewhat has been beefed up, to protect the people from this, frequent attacks? Has there been any security presence even before now? And after what happened? Has it improved?
What is happening is once they carry their own attack here, they will leave the other place where their security men are, go to another villages where there is no security men. They will go there and attack that village. So because they know, I don't know how they carry their attacks, but they do it spontaneously that before the security men will come, they have done what they want to do and vanish.
Well, Asabe, ye hakuri dachiwo. I'm really sorry for your pain, but I have to ask, when all of this attack was happening and since it has happened, has she seen anybody come to her to explain why this happened and what they are doing about it? I'm talking about security. I'm talking about government at all levels. Has she seen any reprieve?
Okay. Wai da abun ya faru ko ni gwamnatin da ta zo ta tambaye ki me ya faru ko kuma don me abu ya faru?
Don lokacin da abin ya faru suna zuwa mana gaisuwa sun zo sun gaishe mu amma ni ina cikin bakin ciki ban iya na bude ido in gansu ba da an dauke ni ina wani wuri ba ni da wurin kwana.
So what she said is the government have been coming to greet them and to see their well-being, and she could not look at them because of her condition and because of her grief.
Is she angry?
Not angry precisely, because she lost at least 4 people, the whole family.
She's entitled to be angry.
Yes. So she could not look at their faces, talk more of talking to them.
So more or less, she's. I mean, angry is an understatement, really.
At least, let's say she's traumatized.
She's traumatized.
That's the word. Has government in any way provided any kind of succor, any kind of help? Where is she staying now? Is she still in the same village where she was attacked, or has she been moved, to a safer place?
Okay, government sun taimake ki ko sun baki wani gida ko gurin zama ko ina ne kike yanzu ne?
Ba bani gida ba, an bani abinci, amma ba bani gida ba. Dama yara na biya, first daughter na ranar ta yi tafiya. Shi yasa yau sun rage 2. Yanzu ba mu da wurin kwana, ba mu da wurin zama.
Okay, she said the government only helped them in giving food, and she don't have where to stay, and she's lucky enough that the elder daughter of hers left home before the crisis.
Attack. Okay.
Yeah. So she's left with she current
20 years.
Okay, she's about 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your expectations, both of you, Wesley and of course Asabe, from government? We're hearing that House of Representatives have set aside or donated some 100 million naira as intervention to support the government of Plateau State and the victims. But what are your expectations from government? What do you want government to do for you to end these killings once and for all?
I think
it's obvious that the little girl is in some kind of pain.
She's scratching her bones.
I think the government has to play a very serious role here, because this killings is not the first time, it's not the second time. Repeatedly, this thing is happening. That means they have to take a serious measures to curtail that. If not, I don't think Plateau will be standing.
It's been described as herder-farmer clashes. Is that what it is? Is it herders attacking farmers? Or is there more? Because we've heard from the governor, for example, that it's land grabbing, all kinds of things.
It's not per se clashes, because if you say clashes, that means the 2 parties are fighting. They will come and attack and go. So that means it's an attack, not clashes.
Jacob, what did you lose in this recent crisis? You have been a repeat victim. What did you lose this time around?
I lose myself. Yeah, why did I say myself? Is because I'm a teacher by profession, and that profession now is, for now, is lying down low.
Because there are no schools? Nobody's able to attend school?
There are schools.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not working with government, I'm not working with anybody, I'm just staying at home just like that.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to pick up my Hausa classes here. Asabe, Allah Yabaku Hakari. May God give you patience, and may God give you succor for you and your beautiful baby here. It's quite a tough sight to see.
It is. I mean, it's painful to see a little girl, an innocent child, riddled with wounds from. Yeah, you were going to say something. She wanted to say something very quickly. Yes.
Abun da yana son fada shine gaskiya damuwa nan da yana dame ni. A gari mu akwai sojoji, akwai su camera da an sa kamana in wani abu zai faru a duba. Amma ranar ana kashe mu, ana menene sojoji ba wanda ya leka, kuma camera nan yana yawa cikin gari yana duba ba doke mataki ba. Lokaci da abun ya gama an fitar da mu sun gudu, Fulani sun gudu su yi nisa, da gari ya fara wayewa ana zo a gani abun da ya faru. Lokacin ne ma sojoji suna shiga su ga abun da ya faru.
What did she say?
Sojojin ba su yi nisa.
What she said
is,
she said the problem she's having there is when this thing is happening, before then there are cameras, that is drone. That are being passing through to watch what is happening. But in this situation where they were attacked, nothing like that is happening. No, the armed forces were close to them, but they could not come to their aid until when everything is gone, everything has happened before the armed men came in the morning to see what is happening.
It's quite unfortunate. No one has to go through this.
I I believe we heard what she said. When there is no attack, they will be passing with drones. Their drones with a camera will be hovering everywhere. And remember, the armed forces of Nigeria base is close to where they are living. That is what the woman said. So when the attack begins, those drones that used to move night and day will disappear. I want you to get message. When these Fulani people begin to attack, drones will not move again. The military base that is just a stone throw away from their houses will not hear them until they finish attack. Once they finish attack, the drones will come to look for their useless lives and their empty lives. And then the military will come out. Where are they? Where are they? We are looking for them. We will get them. You heard it directly from the woman, not from my mouth. Listen again. I think I will rewind it a little bit so you will hear.
Why was ana zo a gani abin da ya faru lokacin ne ma sojoji suna shiga su ga abin da ya faru.
What did she say?
Sojojin ba su yi nisa.
What she
I
said
hear her
is,
say camera. And I
she
can
said the
only
problem she's having there is when this thing is happening, before then there are cameras, that is drone.
Yeah.
That
Right.
are being passing through to watch what is happening. But in this situation where they were attacked, nothing like that is happening. No, the armed forces were close to them, but they could not come to their aid until when everything is gone, has happened before the armed men came in the morning to see what is happening.
It's quite unfortunate. No one has
It
to
is.
go through this.
No.
Wesley Jacob and Asabe Moses.
We heard it right. When you believe, is those people that are waiting and they're calling armed forces will come and save us. So